Hey guys, hope everything's going well. You guys know that drill. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH underscore sports. Follow me on my finance channel at AIH Finance. Okay, so I was watching a few of the sports card radio videos, and I recommend that all you guys that haven't watched it, I'm pretty sure most of you have, definitely take a look. I even had to show my wife about this because that's how intense it was. I usually don't show her sports card content, but this was necessary. And before I begin, so there's some hanky panky going on, 100%, without a shadow of a doubt. Now, I've stated in previous videos, just imagine what's being done behind closed doors. All the things that channels like Sports Card Radio talks about, or sometimes I get into, is based on what I have seen or what we have seen, and also from behavior patterns. That's how I can notice some of the shenanigans going on in the marketplace. Just like I've seen in the gold and silver industry, I've seen similar things go on here. Okay? People trying to say, hey, I'm part of the community, this and that, but in reality, they're for themselves and they could care less about the community in quotes. So the video that SCR was talking about, or what they were highlighting, was you had the national go on, you had influencers. I think there were four of them. Sports Card Investor was part of it, Card Collector 2, I think Pac-Man, and I think one other. And they were opening packs of Fleer 86 cards, and the problem with that was the cards were coming in alphabetical order, but they're not supposed to come in alphabetical order based on the sequencing. So that was the red flag. And the other information out there was that these cards were graded, not graded, they were authenticated by the BBCE, right? We've seen them in the news with the Pokemon Hanky Panky. And here's what I want to say. I want to say this very carefully. So this apparently or allegedly was sold on Golden, and then this was ripped shortly after, probably a month or so after the fact, during the national. Now here's my own thoughts. Okay, looks like, or appears to be, a repack. Now here's the $1,000,000 question: when did the repack happen? I mean, people would probably assume it happened before it hit up for auction, but what if the repacking happened after the fact? I think that's a low probability, but what if it did? What if it was sold on Golden and everything was perfect, nothing was tampered with? So that's why I want to be very careful in saying that, hey, this was definitely... I don't want to point names right now. I want to get the BBCE to explain themselves. I want to see what Golden Auction has to say. Based on BBCE, and they authenticated it, and it was legit, they're saying that it wasn't tampered with. Okay? And obviously, there was some hanky-panky going on. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad for the hobby. I mean, usually you see this type of information that's not covered, by many channels, but it's so big now. Card porn even was highlighting this. Now, I want to ask you guys, do you have faith and confidence in the authentication process? Do you have faith and confidence in the authentication from BBCE after this? Do you guys have any BBCE authenticated packs? Because if this happened at the National, right, where you got even media coverage, then what else is out there? And what's the probability that you would have some repack openings at the National? Now, the counter argument may be that, okay, there was repacks, but within those repacks, you had a few Michael Jordan cards that were graded. So people may be like, hey, there are legitimate cards in there, but it's not in the order that it's supposed to be. Regardless, that's still not good, because that means that someone went through the packages. Now, we don't know when. And obviously the probability is it probably happened before it went off for auction. But once again, it could have happened shortly after that. Maybe they wanted to do something in alphabetical order for the national stage or for the National. I don't know. But not a good sign, guys. And I'm not sure how to weed this out. And buying wax, like, what confidence do we have to buy the Fleer 86 wax? I'm not so sure. I mean, I have a bunch of Brady or 2000 Chrome unopened packs. I think I have more than a dozen. I have them graded. It looks like the real pack, but once again, I believe it's BBCE that does the or helps out in the grading for these packs. So it is what it is, guys. I did a video, I think, during the Pokemon situation, and I said that, hey, I'm not sure about BBCE and authentication. People are like, hey, you shouldn't question them, right? They messed up, obviously, but they're pretty good at all of their baseball packs, all of the basketball packs, etc. But you saw this slip through the cracks. So let me know what your thoughts are. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below, guys. Thank you. Bye.